little bit wet. So guys, we're here at Paranella Park. This is a place where a Spanish man named Jose came over in the 1930s and wanted to build like a pleasure gardens kind of thing, and everything was done by hand. It's all very like derelict now because of just the way the rainforest has aged it all, but it looks amazing. So we're gonna go have a little walk around this, and Amy's just gonna take some photos on her camera. But yeah, I'll show you a little bit around it. It's raining quite a bit, so I'm just trying to keep me and my camera pretty dry. So we got here last night and we stayed in the campsite that they allow you to stay in when you're here, which was really good, have a warm shower and everything. And then we watched the light show down here in the gardens last night, which was amazing. Yeah, and now we're gonna have a little walk around until the cafe opens, grab a coffee, and then yeah, plan on with the rest of the day. So part of the van life is that everything's kind of done outside, which means when you put your washing out and it doesn't dry, you gotta chuck in tumble dry. Alright guys, so we have just had a morning around Paranella Park, which is really nice. Just gone and got a coffee in their cafe, and now we are literally just camped out in the car park whilst we wait for our washing to dry. I'm about to have the Weetabix bowl. Amy's just got a postcard for her mum from us. And after this, I think we're about to head to a winery, which is always a thing we love to do because we love wine. And yeah, apparently we have pretty exotic wines, so we'll see about that. Just gonna have some breakfast in here. Typical van life thing of being just camped out in a public car park whilst you live your life.
Freak, and a messy butt.
Hairy. Kind of want to clean this floor a bit.
He nods once, then goes back to his task.
So we've just pulled up at Murdering Point Winery. Gonna head in, grab ourselves maybe a bottle of wine for tonight. Have with dinner. It is absolutely tipping it down today. Proper tropical kind of storm coming in. So I think we'll do this. It's gonna be a pretty cozy day in the van today. Not a whole lot going on. You know what? You just go for what
I think
you
we'll just
reckon,
go
because
for
you're
the
good
sweet,
with
I
the
think.
flavours. Lived in like a very small van, and we bought that just.
Wine, they sell it to other.
Bought this van in Christchurch, sleeping in like one of those.
Oh, that is really good. Yeah, that's really good.
I thought you'd like that. All the sweeties love that one.
Alrighty guys, so we've just been over to the winery, had a little taste of some wines. Amy had more of them because I've got to drive, and obviously no drink driving on this channel, so I just tried one or two which were really nice. But we've gone for the Point Port, which is a mulberry port made with mulberry berries. And then we've also, so that's like a more sipping port if you've ever had port. And then we've also gone with a passion fruit sweet wine. So that's made like literally with passion fruit. So yeah, they should be amazing. We'll try maybe one of them tonight with dinner. And yeah, we're just about to go for a swim in one of the swimming holes here at Alligator's Point. But the road on the way is flooded, so we've parked a little walk back. And yeah, we'll just walk through the flooded road. It's probably absolutely fine to get through on the van, but not taking any chances. So yeah, let's head off. So this is the Ford, but I didn't really want to take the van over. It honestly would have probably been fine, but yeah, better off not to risk it and just to walk through. It's not too far. Yeah, definitely doable in the van, but as I said, you'd never want to risk these things just because
We've decided if it looks even slightly dodgy, it's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
The van's worth too much money.
I've actually never been here before.
You like this though, like still a river.
Yeah, but it's smooth.
Done it, yeah. Head first.
It's like this is where you would normally stand.
Way replaced by a blade. Air rushes into my...
Alright friends, we've just arrived in the first town that we've actually been in for a couple of days. So we're going to head to the supermarket, refuel the van, but also go get a crab cake at this place, which you wouldn't guess it does crab cakes. I don't know if you can tell, but that is a very large crab.
Bit wet. What are you gonna get? 2 crab cakes and 4 crab claws.
This is the home of the crab cake. Never normally put something first. Never. I don't reckon we would have needed the. I did not realise the crab claws were going to be bad.
Neither, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
Alright guys, we're on the edge of the road here in Cardwell, back into town after a lovely swim up in those blue pools, and now we've on the mission to go get some food. Whilst you're in little towns and stuff, you got to take up the opportunity to do your food shopping, otherwise, you know, could get stuck without any. Let's head in. Yes, please.
He was executed at our family's house.
It's the last stop of what's been a pretty long day of just in and out of the van, waterfalls and everything like that, and we're pretty knackered, but we've come and we're camping at this farm here with this beautiful body of water, and we got the van all ready to start making a bit of dinner. So I'm going to crack on and start making a carbonara. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It's meant to be like the traditional way of making a carbonara, so no cream or anything like that. So let's start cooking. All right, so first we got the pancetta flat. This is the stuff we bought from the farmer's market the other day. It's spitting a little bit, but I'm really hoping that kind of passes and I'll be able to cook this without getting too wet, but we're just gonna go for it for now. So I know carbonara is that one thing that is kind of, I think Italians hate how every other people do it, especially the British type of carbonara, which is mostly jarred sauce anyway. So I'm trying to make it, like, you know, an authentic way, I believe. Right, the pancetta is cut. So from what I've seen online, it says that you have to crack an egg, split the yolk from the white for 3 of them, and then crack just 1 whole egg. So that's going to be our full yolk because I've already fucked it. Add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to that egg mixture, and that is literally going to be the sauce. Like, no cream, no anything. I'm just going to whisk that around. There you go, egg mixture done. Let's set the cooker up. Oh yeah. Alright, perfect. Well, there you go. I reckon just kind of maneuver it around you know, convince it that it wants to go in. Okay, the pasta is cooking. A nice teaspoon full of butter. Nah, I don't know what the difference of this and just certain bacon cuts is. Maybe it's... And we're going to chuck some garlic in. Alright, it's the only thing I'm kind of cutting on is we're using garlic paste. Because I just can't be asked to cut garlic, you know. And that's okay. There was a pig around here earlier on the farm, and I feel a bit bad about cooking this pancetta, you know. That is going, that is... That's looking good. Kind of take that pasta into the, obviously, water and butter. When it's hot, you just want to be careful. So, just really slowly mixing that in. What's important is that you're having fun with it, you know. And then you just want to use a little bit of that pasta water. I'm just going to pour a tiny bit in. You want to take that completely off the heat, so turn the heat off, let it rest for just a couple minutes, and then you're going to add that egg mixture. The reason you don't want to add it like when it's hot is because it's just going to turn into like a scrambled eggs with your pasta, which isn't very nice. So we'll leave that like that for a bit, and you just want to add it in, and that is... Give that a really good mix around. And don't worry about it, that the heat from the pasta will cook the eggs, so I know you're just adding raw egg into it, but I think that's how they're meant to do it. That's what we're going to call a real carbonara. 2 glasses of the port that we got today from the Murdering Point winery. This recipe was from a YouTuber called That's What I Reckon. Pretty big Australian YouTuber that does a lot of recipes. I don't claim to be a good cook at all, so if you're watching this thinking you could do better, you most likely could, but that's okay.
We're nothing but fancy.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I can't find